Okie dokie. Right. So, session 18, I believe. So what happened last time? Last time you made your way back to Pensweno, and you kind of had a little bit of a chill morning. You did a couple of errands in town. Toki needed to oh, is he?
Oh.
I will finish the recap while she's getting stuff done. Yes, you did some errands around town just to figure some stuff out, next steps and stuff. Toki asked Rufino where the Circle of Stars could be found, which is the one of the druid circles in Caldetta. And yeah, Rufino told Toki that they could be found towards the mountains of Alanil, and then also gave a map of Caldetta. He then ripped it out of a book and then started scribbling all over the page, and told you where you could find all the different druid circles if you needed to. And then we went to say goodbye to the Caradogs. Toki's family went to say bye to them, and then everyone kind of went back to their respective inns to sort of, I think, pack up and stuff. And we ended up at the Burn Match, which is the inn that Xana and Toki had been staying at. And while you were there, just sort of figuring things out, figuring out where you maybe were going to go next, a mysterious guy at the other end of the bar bought you all a couple of carafes of wine. One red, one white. Some people were suspicious, some people downed a glass, but he finally came over and introduced himself as Sarkin Kaltez, who was looking to hire you as for a job. Basically, he said it requires discretion but would pay well. He took you into a private room that he'd had booked so you could have a proper little chat about it all, and there was a bunch of checks and realizing things about him. One was that he had been wearing a earring that kind of illusioned his face. It was like an earring of illusions, and it was disguising some facial markings he had. So his a kind of across his cheeks, across his forehead, kind of runic or geometric in nature. And yes, he told you that he wanted you to deliver a package for him. It was very secretive, and he basically didn't want to tell you very much, but you persuaded him to kind of give up some information, and he said that he needed this package to be delivered to Alanil on the 32nd of Verning, which is the last day of the month and also the day of the Rift, where you would meet up with some of his associates and give the package to them exactly at midday at a certain spot in Alanil. There was initially another plan before this where he was going to give the package to someone in Pensweno, but the plan had changed, and he is kind of desperate and trying to get a new plan in motion to get this package delivered. And he showed you the package, and he himself doesn't know exactly what it is, but whatever it is cannot be transported through rifts, and it is very secret, very important, very complicated. He doesn't understand it himself, and it is so secret and important that you were able to haggle with him that he would pay you 500 gold pieces each to deliver this package, half now and then half on arrival. And then you guys did a little aside, a little conference where you were sort of figuring out if this is something that you want to do or not. And that is where we finished off the session. So I don't know if anyone else, there's something that I've missed or you think is important that you want to catch Eleanor up on, please do go for it.
I think that was everything. Yeah. The only other thing that happened last session is that we learned that Xana is also 103, just like Alanis.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I'm feeling younger by the second.
And Izzy did an amazing quote, which was, "I'm not taking a mysterious package from a mysterious man that I have never met across the country to a mysterious location."
She's so right for that. But 500 gold is 500 gold.
So what you gonna do? Oh yeah, Sarkin also alluded to kind of like having watched you all, like he knew your names, and after this whole Cecilia incident, everyone was very much like, absolutely not. And he said, well, yeah, I'm not just gonna give this package to anybody. Yes, I've been watching you, and I need to know that I can trust you to a certain degree. So that is where we left off. He had, I think, left the room. So you're in this sort of like back room of the burn match, just sort of laid out with sort of like a table and 7 chairs. And he's left you alone for a few minutes so you can chat, basically. So over to you guys.
Absolutely, we are taking this package. 500 gold is quite a considerable amount.
Did anyone actually ask last session
Here,
what's in the
here.
package?
He didn't know.
Or he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Did he say he didn't know? Or he just said he couldn't tell us.
I think he didn't know. I think I
Mm.
insight checked.
Yeah, he like doesn't understand it or something.
Right.
Jeez.
It's like encased in lead, so there's no. And he was like, "I encourage you to even try and open." So I would think
Yeah.
it's impossible to open at this point.
Oh,
I
important
did a
note.
detect magic, nothing came up.
He said it cannot travel through rifts. It cannot do planar travel. Do not do planar travel with
Right.
it.
I don't like the way Lauren smiled at that.
Oh, Chloe sent me a message.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that's me.
That was a smile of love, not derision.
Oh, like, oh, they're gonna find
Lauren's
out
like,
when they
and
go
that's
through the planes.
totally too.
Well, I think we all know my thoughts on it, but if you all wanna do it, then I am at your service.
And if you don't want 500 gold flits, and I'm more than happy to take it off your hands and do your share of the carrying.
I mean, only one of us is going to be carrying it at a time. That is a good point. What are we gonna do? Draw straws?
What's the size of this
strongest
thing?
among
Do we
us?
know how big it is?
So it is the size of like a large hardcover book. Sort
Yeah,
of.
that's quite small.
Yeah, it's wrapped in like brown paper at the moment. I suppose he took it with him, but you would have seen that it's once unwrapped from this brown paper is just like solid dark metal. And it was kind of being passed around and like shaken and tried to be opened, and it is just a like there's no hinge. He's told you it's a box. The package is whatever's inside. This is just the cardboard packaging, but it's made of lead, and it's like really, really heavy. Like I say, it's the size of like a large hardback book, but it weighs like over 50 kilos, and like you can't feel anything inside of it. It just feels like a solid lump of lead.
So we are a go on the package.
I think maybe we should can we get something in writing from him?
Oh, of course we will.
At least. Nice.
Some
Then
sort
yeah.
of a contract is a necessity. Necessity. Too much talking today, sorry. As for who can carry it, I have a weedy a weedy stat of 10 strength. Who's higher?
Is it? have any of us like touched it? Does it feel heavy? I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
Toki also has
it
a
is
10
heavy.
strength.
Yeah, you're all able to
50
hold it.
kilos
It's
is
like
so heavy.
it weighs 50 kilos. Like it is heavy. But you are able to lift it. But you do imagine, I suppose, like sort of carrying that for an endless amount of time, or well, however long it takes you to get to Alanil, would be cumbersome.
Going to need a big horse. Or a boat.
Where's the map? Where is Alano?
I can show you. I'll put you on the
Other
card.
side of
Oh,
Cal.
oh god, it's on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Quite far.
How many days travel?
It is, I think, 20. Let me triple check. Yes, 20 days.
And how long do we have until the 32nd?
We have a while.
Yeah, it's the 6th now.
26.
Oh, solid. Okay, so we've got a few days. Fuck around time, in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
talks
Fuck
of
around time.
last session of like going through Caldetil, maybe following
Yeah.
rivers, traveling with Stodromo clan, or following like Lilapari Transcontinental Pathway, which is like a famous road. Yeah.
Yeah, if we get a boat, it might be quicker.
Yes, it would half the time. Yeah, 20 days walking. Getting a boat or like a horse would speed that up.
I think we were thinking of boat anyway, right? So it makes sense to still do that.
Mhm.
Would I know where the Strodomo usually are in order to like meet up with them, or like?
Yeah, roll a history check to see if that's something that you know, because it's been a little while.
Yeah. History. I think it's going to be a flat 0. Yep, flat roll. 13.
Nice. Yeah, you don't know like exactly where,
Roughly.
but remind me, when was the last time you like have you traveled with them in Caldetta before, or
Yes.
yeah?
So we
Nice.
travelled with them from. Hold that thought because I need to get it up. We travelled with them.
There is a detailed map that's
Mhm.
listed.
I do somewhere here from Alimentir down to Rabadia, down to Corazito, down to Cadesil, then across to Havedra, and then we walked from Havedra to Pensueno.
Nice, cool. So you know places like Huevedra, Almentir are like big kind of like port towns or like towns close to big ports. Almentir is like the kind of very north, trade with like Petrain and Rocourt, whereas Huevedra is more sort of like Rasheen and Vicaria. Those places you'll definitely be able to find the Sodromo clan, but then you also with the 13 kind of remember that the main rivers in Caldetta, sorry, and especially the Marisma is one that they frequently travel along and trade. So Guadarisma is a big, like half floating city on a river, 4 days away, that they will probably, if not be there, will have been there, and you can then find them from there.
I recommend if we want to travel by boat, going to Borderisma.
And how far is that?
4 days.
4 days. Okay.
Maybe a bit shorter by horse.
Sounds like as good a plan as any to me.
Excellent. By boat we go. Well, by horseback then by boat. We could see if we could get some horses. Saves us.
Maybe Tessero will have some.
Oh, joy. Maybe somebody else should do the talking on that one. As charming as I am.
I think he hated all of us equally.
I mean, I got us kicked out of his house. So. Very rude. He has no idea who we are.
Okay, should we go make arrangements with this man.
Let's write a contract. Let's get him
Mhm.
back and let's write a contract.
Cool, amazing. So yes, you go out and yeah, you bring back in Sarkin, and yeah, he kind of yawls around the table and he kind of says, well, have you decided on what you are going to do?
I think we'll help you against my better judgment.
Fantastic! This is excellent news. Truly amazing. Well, okay. You will need to know the details, yes, of exactly where you are going, who you are meeting, how you are going to transfer the package. I also remember I did not say I expressed that you should not travel through the rifts, but also I do not know if you have a bag of holding or anything like this on you, but do not put the package into a bag of holding, just a normal bag, a coat pocket, holding. This is fine. Do not put it into anything kind of like a bag of holding or a extra dimensional pocket or anything like this. Do not take it into sometimes wizards can conjure huts that you can hide in at night. Do not take it in anything like this. Any dimension, bad, I have been assured.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent, you understand.
I would
Better by the
support to make him a hut.
um, Fantastic. So, you are needing to go to Elano, as we have discussed. You
Wraith
are meeting.
whips out a piece of parchment and an ink pot and a quill and starts writing down.
Excellent, perfect. You are
Yeah.
taking notes. This is good. You have to go to Elanil on the 32nd of Verning at exactly midday. You have to meet two of my colleagues at the Plaza de Entregar. There is a statue of Santa Orasolia, and there you will meet the. I can see Steph's face.
I'm gonna write
You
this down
will
later.
meet the the representatives.
I'm like, don't panic.
um, does this sound okay to you?
As long as it sounds okay to you, and Wraith will slide the written piece of parchment, beautiful handwriting, cursive, loopy, beautiful contract signed. And at the bottom, there's a space for Sarkhan to sign, and also space for two party members to sign.
Have we
Fantastic.
included that should anything go wrong, he absolves us of any responsibility and takes it all himself? Because I'd love that addition.
I think
would
there
also-
should be sub-clauses to this, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh,
there should be
Yeah.
something that says,
At the
I tricked
bottom.
these children into doing something. It's not
Yeah.
their fault.
103-year-old
If something gets
children.
blown up,
Small.
yeah.
There's space at the
If
bottom.
one of us dies, do we get compensated?
That is titled compensation / mitigating circumstances. But left blank. Discussion. She's not tried to dupe him.
Yes, fantastic, excellent penmanship. I will not be signing this. Thank you, though.
Oh, well then how can we be assured that we will be paid the other end?
I will give you a credit check to give to a bank in Alanil. Do not worry, I am good for it. But
What if it
I will not be
bounces?
signing this. I assure you, it will not. But I am giving you half up front, so you know that
True.
it is fine.
Mm.
And should the package not reach its intended recipients?
Then you will not get paid. And I imagine very bad things will happen.
Excellent. And if
Could you?
bad things
Oh,
happen
I'm
to us
sorry.
because of the package, how can we be assured that there'll be no repercussions on your behalf?
On my behalf, no one really knows that I am here, that I am talking to you, so it is fine. Do not worry about me. Thank you for your concern.
Not sure I like this guy. They don't know you're here yet.
Very well. I'll strike I'll slide the contract away, and I'll write a newer, smaller one. You don't want to give details away? Fine. How about a contract of agreement with the details unspecified?
I will not be signing my name on any piece of paper.
Could you sign on behalf of
What
your
if we added in?
Someone say something.
My friend, do you require a non-disclosure agreement? I have many.
Maybe this would help, but
I am particularly familiar. Raps out a non-disclosure agreement already filled out.
well,
If you want to, we specialize in secrecy. Don't worry.
this is good. This is the mission really is discretion. However, discretion of this nature should not be written down with any binding agreement that someone can find to understand how we as two parties are connected. I would not want this. Well, I don't want to sign my name.
Raph looks so disappointed and just shakes his head away. We've got our special pens.
I'm not expecting an answer, but is there any reason why you do not want your name attached to this whole situation? Because it's not really a good motivator for us to then take the box that you don't want your name to be attached to.
Of course, I understand this. The agreement before with my associate who was not able to meet me in Pensueno, this also was anonymous. I did not know them. They did not really know me. I could not even describe to you what they look like. Same for the people in Elanil. It is all cloak and dagger, as you may say, and he like grins when he says that. He's like so fucking into it. So it is to be secret.
I want to insight check him, but there's nothing to insight check on that. He's just a vibe. I'm like, cloak and dagger, what though?
It's such a non-answer.
Not gonna tell me anything.
I think if you guys want the money, we're just gonna have to abide by his terms.
Very well. A final note. Once we have delivered the package and received our funds, presumably there will be no lasting effects on us or repercussions for carrying the package across Caldetta, and we will be free of any negative result that may impact from it.
I assume so, yes. I myself have carried this across Caldetta, and I am fine. In terms of lasting effects, none that I know of in terms of physical. The package
Or
will not
otherwise?
poison you, if this is what you are asking. I do. One of the reasons I picked you is because you are good in a fight. There may be some people. I do not know. Maybe there are people you may need to fend off. Maybe not. I'm just trying to. You have written everything out. You want all the information. I'm trying to give you. Maybe you will be left alone, but you are traveling. Bandits, they exist. Though we try hard to keep them off the roads.
Are people after this package?
Oh, I don't know.
Have
come
people
after
attacked you?
No, of course not. They would not.
Insight check.
Ah, yeah, go for it.
I don't think I'm gonna get anything from it, but 24.
No, he's not been attacked with it.
Oh, good.
And you said there were no physical effects. Are there mental effects?
Not that I know of. I mean, it is heavy. You are carrying a long way, so you may want to take a break or something. But no, as far as I know, is no. It is inside the lead. Yes, so contained.
Oh. Any other questions, guys? Or
Is it
should we
safe
just
for us to
seal
be
our
touching
fate?
the lead?
What was
Well,
that? Sorry,
so
Michelle.
you want
Is it safe for us to be touching the lead?
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. I would keep it in the paper though, just to make it a little bit nondescript.
Well, Flitzen, do you want to pledge your allegiance to this as well? Seeing as that was the trend we seem to be going on. Get down on
Oh,
one knee.
I think I'll
Bow.
keep my allegiance for now. Thank you.
Oh, you're gonna
Only
keep
pledge it to
Very
people
well.
in need. People who deserve it. Cecilia accepting.
Did we ask him at all last session why he's not taking the package to Alanil?
Something plans changed. Something came up. I forget.
There were
I
others
don't
that
understand
wanted
why
it, but
he had to pass it to a second guy. He has legs, he can
Well,
walk.
he was meeting
there
a
were
guy.
others
He
that
was
were going to
meeting a
decide.
guy here, and the guy
Mm.
didn't show up. So now we're being the guy.
Just feels like the logical thing to do after that is be the guy yourself. Oh, I'm so stressed. There are going to be so many consequences to these actions.
Well, I am unable to be
There are
the guy,
people
as you
actively trying to
say.
get this. Like,
I am busy, and I am unable to
Is
travel
he?
all the way
What
to
what
Alano.
plans do you have?
I have my own business to attend to.
What's your business?
I would rather keep that secret if that is fine.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
one
Bad
day we'll
business.
crack you.
Yeah.
Bad
Haren.
business.
I hope you will know that this is what it's like hanging out with you. This is the treatment. This is the experience.
What's
No,
your surname? Don't
trust
worry
me,
about
I'm
it.
the font of all knowledge. How all
I
the
don't know
answers
who you're
you
talking
possibly
to,
want.
mate. Literally, we're so open.
I don't know your surname.
Strodoma.
I don't remember if I have one.
Not
But
your surname.
It has been.
our surnames are just each other's name.
Red Rat. Rathray.
Wraith, Wrath, and Rathray. There you go. We've got surnames
Wraith
now.
rolls her eyes at this answer from her brother.
She hates it, but it's true. What can you do?
Okay. It's good. So, I suppose one final thing. As I have said, I do not know who the people you are meeting are, just where to meet them. But of course, for you to identify them, I had a similar method to meet my contact here in Pansueno. They may be different people, they may be the same, I do not know. But there is a sign, countersign phrase that you have to say. So you walk up to the people who you think that you are handing the package over to, and you just have to say a sentence to them that contains the word fragile. And then, if it is the right people, they will return with a sentence that contains the word literature. And then you know that is the right person, and you give the package to them, and they go away, and then you can go to the bank and get your rest of your money.
What could go wrong?
Which bank?
Barclays, I don't know,
The
mate.
bank.
I don't know.
That's what I
Bank.
was saying. You don't want to sign a document. You don't want to put your name on a document. Yet you're sending us directly to a bank, which we could probably ascertain your name from who's transferring.
I have told
us
you
the
my
money.
name already. It is Sarkan Kaltas. Do you?
Oh yeah,
remember?
my bad. I knew that. I'm gonna get your details somehow. Who do you work for? It's gonna be an offshore account where you can't trace it back or some shit.
Yeah, it's in the AC archipelago or something.
God damn it! Tax evasion too, on top of everything.
Very well. We'll call it the deal is a deal then.
Fantastic. The deal is the deal. And we'll hold out his hand to shake it with someone.
Wraith will shake it, gloved.
No, it's like a limp handshake. It's not. He hasn't got a firm handshake.
Ugh, disgusting.
His hand is like kind of
This
cold.
guy's
but fine at the
vibes
same
are
time.
rancid.
Oh, he was really
Literally.
rude to a waiter as well last session. He was really rude.
Oh
Mm.
no!
Yeah, I hate him
Fuck this
so
guy.
much.
Let's just take half the money and throw the box into the ocean.
It would sink.
Perfect.
Okay, fantastic. He will open up his cloak. He's wearing a cloak. And reach into one of the pockets. And his hand goes in like a lot deeper than you would expect. And he pulls out 6 parcels of like, I don't know, coin, I suppose. And hands each of you 250 gold pieces.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I will take that. Got
And
rent
then
paying.
yeah, and then in a different pocket, he will pull out like a checkbook, and he will begin to write in it. And he says, "I will just need all of your names, your full names, so that the bank can withdraw and then give to you."
I mean, you already seem to know my name, so.
Of course, so I make yours out to a top.
Timothy.
Mr. TV Flitzen for 250
TV?
gold.
TV?
And he
You've
will
never
rip
told
that out
us your
and give
middle
that to
name.
you.
You've
You're
never
giving us
asked.
smoke about
I will
names.
take. I would. My middle name is very different to my surname, and maybe we're all about to find it out. If you want your money,
What, our surname?
And then to a Zana Caprias, and we'll rip that out and give that to you, Zana. And then Izzy, are you there?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been here a while.
okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you were able to hear us or not, but yeah, he will do the
Yeah, I
same.
just don't want to interrupt you, Brandon.
Oh, bless you. But yes, and we'll do Alana Sitho. Give that to you. I forgot everyone else's surname. Wait, what's
why would
everyone
you
else?
know my middle name? I mean, I know it's because you wanted to torture
Yeah,
me,
I
but
know.
why would he know my middle name?
I'm like, at what point has Toki said it for him to hear?
He hasn't.
He will
Very
write
sorry.
Harvey and then look up and say, I apologize, I forget your surname. Harvey
Abril.
Abril, fantastic. And the 250, there you go. And then it is Wraith
Can't wait to hear
Wrath,
this.
is this correct?
Yep.
This will pass.
Actually, you know what? Ray, do we have bank accounts here? I don't think we do.
I don't think it's a matter of having an account so much as withdrawing the funds. I'm going to go with Strodomo because
okay.
of what I wrote over the weekend.
Yes, as Wraith Stodromo, 250, and there you go. I'm actually writing it on my hand. And it's Wrath Stodromo.
Ah, yes, we're twins.
There you are. Fantastic. So if you take this to the Barclays Bank in Elanil, after you have delivered the parcel, they will withdraw from my funds and give to you.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Well, I guess we should be on our way.
Yes, of course. Have a good journey. I do not know if we will ever speak again, but I hope that you have a pleasant, time and enjoy seeing our country as you go. It is beautiful.
A pleasure.
Thank you.
Greg walks out.
Yeah. Harvey's not gonna say anything. Harvey's just gonna walk out. Is his signature on these checks by any chance?
Yeah, it's like pre-signed.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, Wraith.
He does
do
this
you
all the time.
do you still have the contract?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want me to do you want me to forge the signature at the end of it?
We would so do that. Can we help each other?
Yeah.
Excellent. Should we also fill in the subsection of... I've forgotten what I called it.
Hmm.
Contingencies and
Oh yeah.
what was it called?
You should add an injury clause or a death
Oh.
clause in there.
Injury,
leave it-
death, and political fallout clause.
Okay.
Yeah. And we get paid an insane amount of money.
And political fallout.
We've barely left this man and we're already forging his signature.
I know.
Harvey's
You're
like
like
leaning on the
holding
doorway.
He deserves it.
Who's
He's earned
taken
this.
the package, by the way?
Alanis, how strong are you?
Very, very, very weak. So weak.
I
A
don't think
strength of
any of us
9.
have a good strength,
Dana,
but
how
GL
strong are
is
you?
definitely
We
not.
do.
I'm also a 10.
Ah, we're all equally
I'm-
puny.
What's
What
Toki?
the heck?
Then
I'm a 12.
Fuck, I'm a 12.
Ah, look at that. You go, boys.
You each take one side and carry it together.
We'll take it in turns. You one day, me.
We'll take it in turns. I'll carefully place it in my backpack to make sure it doesn't scrunch up my shirt or crush. I don't think I have anything else. What do I own? My sewing kit. Can't crush my sewing kit.
Excellent. Beautiful. Cool. So, what are you doing? Where are you going? Are you legitimately sitting down in the burnt match in the next room over, amending the contract?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not wasting any time.
Fantastic. Toki and Xana, I assume, have you got your stuff from your room? Have you like checked out and everything?
yeah, I'll get my stuff and then I guess I'll talk to the owner about where to get my post forwarded to, even though I don't know. But yeah, I guess I'll go check out and be like, hi, so I'm leaving,
Oh,
but thank you for the stay. It's been very nice. But I have some post I'm expecting. I was just wondering, do you have like a service where I could like get it sent forwarded to like a post office somewhere or?
oh, yes, we have. I mean, if something arrives, we can send it on to. Do you know what city you are heading to? We can send it to the general post office there. Maybe you could pass
Yeah,
pick it
we-
up or something.
I think I'm going to Caudetil first. Is that still the plan, guys? Are we going to Caudetil?
Gorderies
How
will probably
detto.
also have a post office thing if you think 4 days is enough, or 2, depending on how you get in there.
Can't remember when I sent the letters.
Not gonna lie. Did you put a date on?
I definitely didn't.
Fair.
Poor partnership, Toki. You always put the date at the top.
Oh, hold on. Actually, no. Bear with. I can find out.
Like it was like 2 to
Right.
3 days ago, maybe.
So they're probably. No, I'll just get them set. I'll just go to Caudetil,
Nice.
I think, because I'm not
Cool.
convinced they're going to be there.
Nice. Okay,
It was
amazing.
session
We will,
10, whenever that was.
fair. We will take a note of this, but it is funny you mentioned we have post for you now. It arrived this afternoon. And here, and he hands you a very like thick envelope, like nicely I don't know, it's like a good paper quality envelope,
Me?
and you turn it over and you see the like emblem of Santanto, the University of Santanto, which is like 2 sheaves of wheat with a fleur-de-lis in the middle, and he hands that to you, and it's just Mr. Toki, please, and then hold
Thank
that
you.
up.
Thank you. I will open it.
Yeah, nice. Cool. So while Toki is reading his post, what's everybody else doing?
Wraith is filling in the bottom half of the contract.
Yeah, I think I'm just helping Wraith
I love it.
sort this
I love it.
contract out. Make sure it's
If a party
perfect.
member gets injured, how much do you think they should be compensated for, in addition to the 500 gold? And then we'll do, in case of death, the remaining party members will be reimbursed a bigger number.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Michelle.
I hope you're okay, Michelle. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I've got nowhere else for my gold to go, so I guess if a party member dies, if they're happy, their pay can get split between the remaining
Oh, I
party
was more
members.
saying that if a party member was to die on the trip of transporting these goods, then
Uh-huh.
what's its face would owe us more money.
Oh, I see. Compensation. Because we've
Yeah.
had an accident at work that
Yeah,
wasn't our fault.
basically, yeah.
Mm. I don't know how much money he has in this obviously illegal bank account.
Put him in debt, whatever.
I mean, we got 20 days-ish to figure it out.
Yeah,
So,
I'll leave it blank for now.
yeah.
Chloe's face. Is this like Toki's face while reading the letter?
Yeah, Toki doesn't hide his emotions. One of my what?
Oh no, Toki, are you alright?
I'm good. I'm good. One of my friends is in Caldetto actually, so I should see her. And she doesn't know why I'm here, but that's fine. You guys love lying, so we'll just get on board.
That's fine.
Yeah, do you guys want to go to an art exhibition in Caldetto?
Oh, cool.
I mean, not
Yeah,
particularly,
see.
but if we're
Oh.
happy to go.
An art exhibition on the 12th if we're there.
It's an
Okay, and
excuse
we've got
to
some
wear
time.
nice clothes.
Sure.
Is there any more marsh at this art exhibition?
I've never been to Caldetto, so someone tell me.
I have actually. I would know.
No, it's
I have.
like
I don't.
rainforest.
It's not
Excellent.
marsh.
Yeah, it's rainforest. It's not marsh.
Well, we've got us some time to think of a lie for you. So.
Well, the lie is just that I'm doing the encyclopedia, which I guess is
And
also
we're all
true.
helping you with that.
You definitely cannot be helping me with that. She will be like, "How have you got
We are
five
here
research
for
assistants?"
We are actually
completely
following you now, Toki. So you there?
Well, I
you don't
am
want
your
to lie.
fearless
figure
leader,
out
aren't
why
I?
we're here.
Okay, well let's not make the lies too big. They'll become unbelievable.
I just say we're interns. Unpaid interns.
I'd
5
rather be
unpaid interns.
Yeah, she will definitely. Actually, she will be really mad at me. She's very anti-rich people, pro-union. She will not be happy with me if I've got 5 unpaid interns.
Just the
You
way of the
can,
world.
you could just be my
Mm.
friends. That's
Oh,
not
yeah,
a
that
lie
works.
at all.
Sure.
That didn't sound convincing.
No, that's. I'm so sorry. I meant it to sound convincing. Yes, I mean we are your friends. We have all followed you to Caldetel for mystery reasons.
Great. Well, I will check out, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, and I
Amazing.
should write her a response just to be like, I'm gonna come.
Cool. That's
Mm.
cool. Awesome.
We have a contract.
Oh wow, that's
Amazing.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow.
Yeah, feel free to forge his signature, man. He gave it to you on
I
the
will.
back. He's not very good at his job.
Excellent.
Yeah. Just to check though, you didn't want me to like share. That's only you can see our letter. You just want to keep it like that.
Oh,
or-
I mean, you can share it, but I don't know that.
If Toki would show people, then yeah. But if not, then it doesn't matter.
I think if anyone asked, Toki would show them, but he's not going to go out of his way to be like, read this letter.
Fair. Is anyone super curious or?
No, of us.
No, I trust that Toki's told us any relevant info.
I really couldn't be bothered to find out.
Wraith isn't
I'm
listening.
busy
So-
writing
Rick's
Is
not
it a-
giving a shit about this man?
Is it your friend's art exhibition, or is she just going to be there?
No, she is doing something. She's also doing a PhD. She's doing something about revolutionary art, and she's putting on an exhibition. I'm realizing that I haven't read this properly. I'm like, what is she doing? She's looking at artistic depictions of the saints in a revolutionary context.
Nice.
And she's convinced a neighbor to do an exhibition.
Okay.
Great.
So, we need to get some horses. We need to go to Guadarisma. We will hopefully meet up with the Strodomo. Sail, float to Cadet Hill. Do some hunting for Xana. And go to an art exhibition for Toki. And go shopping for Wraith and Harvey. And then we move on to Alanil to deliver said mysterious package and receive further gold.
And talk to the druids.
Gosh, gosh,
And
gosh.
talk
Sounds
to
like a
the
plan.
The most important thing.
Obviously, the gold is not the most important thing. Clearly. Heavy sarcasm.
Glad we're all on the same page.
And Wraith will tap the page in front of her that she's been working on.
Beautiful. Amazing. As a sort of secret aside, Harvey and Wrath, the shared mission that you have, you are pretty confident you could pick that up in Caldetil. If that's clear enough what I mean.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't think it's clear enough. Can you elaborate?
A bit more information, please.
I was
Wraith knows
going to
everything
ask.
about her twin, so obviously she'd know this.
What kind of art dealings happen at these kind of exhibitions, Toki?
It's genuinely, it's using it as a primary research into the saints throughout history. It's very dry. I don't think it's gonna be as fun as you guys think. I'm sorry.
How? Educational.
But maybe, I
was
don't know.
hoping for profitable. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. We're on the lookout for some, I don't know, dealers of... I don't know what we're looking for. I mean, what are we looking for?
Well,
I think you're looking for a black market. We're going on a
Yeah.
heist without your twin.
Yeah, no,
I'm
see,
still
basically, yeah.
bitter about that. I know, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know that Caldetal is going to be the best place because unless we do find the black market. If we find the black market, then we're fine. But otherwise, we might have to be hanging on to it for a bit longer. We've got plenty of time to figure it out.
We're not fugitives at large, it's fine.
No.
We've never had that problem, brother.
No.
I didn't meet Harvey when he was running from the police either, so I think he's completely innocent.
We would never run from anyone.
No.
Except Toki, who loves running.
That's true, I do love running. And I'm clearly the only law-abiding citizen here.
Oh, I'm law-abiding. I just met Harvey when he wasn't me.
Dull.
Alanis just says I was not running from the police. So I don't know what you took from that.
So, what's the plan? We've checked out. Are we hitting the road? Is there anything else anyone wants to do? I do need to drop a response at the post office, but
Are we walking or trying to find some horses? Honestly, at this point, do we bother spending our beautiful new shiny gold?
I don't want to give it to that guy.
Nope.
I'd rather walk, which is not something I usually say.
I mean, if it's only 4 days walking, we're probably better off getting horses for a longer stretch. Do we think?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So get
So
horses in the next place from a guy who's not indirectly killed someone.
yeah,
Muted. Quaresma.
via the post office.
Via the post office.
The most important part of this journey. It's via the post office.
Yeah, amazing. Excellent. How exciting. Gosh, there's so many tabs.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is. I found it.
I've literally got a list of things that people are looking to do, especially in Caldetil. Of like, Toki's going to see his friend. Wrath and Harvey are looking for black markets. Xander's looking for answers. Alana's looking for her gift. And I'm like, Wraith is going
Also
with
there.
them. I'm like, that should be the easiest one for you, Steph. Nope.
Oh. Gosh. Okay. Cool. I'm just putting up notes because we're moving on quicker than I thought. How exciting!
Hey.
So you head out of town. We don't need to roleplay the post office unless you want to, Chloe. We can roleplay.
I am fine
Posting a
without.
letter. Cool. I will quickly look up how much it costs to send a post because I know that.
It definitely cost me 8 gold last time, but that was for
Didn't.
3,
It
and they were
didn't,
in
and it
different
shouldn't have.
countries.
It really should not have. Where
Not
do
get a
I
discount this time.
keep the
You
cards?
sending them
Minimum
by
business.
special delivery? What?
Well, I had to send them to different countries, and I think I sent them quite
Currency.
quick.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sending
And
a
also,
letter.
it wasn't that Lauren retconned the price.
Yes. Right. From Venezuela to Caldetil, that is 200 miles. So, it will. Right. It will take 8 days to get there if it costs you 5 silver, or it'll take 4 days to get there if it costs you a gold.
Yeah, because 8 days will be after the 12th. So 4
Or-
days, please.
Cool. Or it will be 1 day for 2 gold.
Oh.
I don't think she's getting there until the 10th, so I might as well do 4. I'll just do the 4 days for 1 gold, please.
Beautiful. She's not getting there on the 10th. She's going.
Oh, she's going to Rabadia.
Yes. On the.
Okay.
Yes. Cool. So, you do that. So get there in 4 days, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll write this down. Oh, bloody hell. What's this? No, sorry. I was like, I've taken a lot of notes. I'm looking at session 5 for some reason.
When we're at the post office,
Uh-huh.
Wraith will pull Harvey aside quickly so that
Oh,
they can
jeez.
forge the signature.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to roll for it, and what do we roll for it to see? If
Yeah, it depends what we're rolling for it.
So it would be, I would say, probably Dex. And then if you're proficient in and have a forgery kit, then it would be adding your proficiency to that.
So, Dex plus my proficiency, which I don't know where that is. How do I figure out my proficiency, guys? I forgot.
Just +2.
It's +2. So I got +6.
I do not have a forgery kit, so mine's just +4.
Oh, I do. So you can share mine.
So mine
so
would
the
also
same.
be +6.
Nice. If
Are
you
you
are sharing it
feeling
and doing it
lucky?
together, you can, whoever is rolling can do it at advantage because you're working together to get the job done.
You go, Harvey, because
You
I have
sure?
written it out. Yeah, your handwriting will
Okay.
look more different.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna do 2 different dice. Let's see how it goes. Oh, nat 20, baby.
Ooh,
Yay!
amazing! I am still here. I'm
Hey.
still listening. I'm just getting my tablet.
The
But
best
yes,
signature anyone's ever forged.
it is the best signature that anyone's ever forged. And Wraith, watching this, you're like surprised at how good Harvey is at doing this. Like understands how to use the forgery kit, doesn't need to know what any of the shit is, like instantly takes to it. Perfect forgery. Like, and it's like the checkbook isn't like it's printed. It's not like he's gone through and signed every single one. So you were kind of worried for a second. You were like, oh shit, like how are we going to do sort of like, oh, I don't know, make sure that the pen strokes are going in the right direction. Like it might just look like a copy and paste or a tracing job, but like the way that Harvey's managed to do it, it looks incredibly natural and very, very well done. Very good.
Oh,
Well done, Harvey.
beautiful.
Good job.
Good job, Steph.
Well, good job, Harvey. Wraith will like raise an eyebrow at him silently, like give Harvey a good couple of seconds there, and goes, "Excellent." And that's all she'll say.
He'll take it.
And then she'll extend the pen to other members of the party. She's like, "Right, we need 2 signatures. Who's up?"
I mean, I can do it mine.
Okay, Harvey signs.
I'll sign.
What does your signature look like, Harvey? Is it swoopy?
Heavy, heavy like cursive.
Heavy cursive.
Yeah, like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, very, very smooth. Yeah, that's the only adjectives I can think of. Smooth and heavy cursive.
How do you say April? Is it A-B-R-I-L?
Abril, yeah.
And then I guess Wraith will sign it as well because it's with the ones by the quill and no one else came forward.
Stop. I'm just sharing some files with myself.
Signed and done.
So exciting.
Lovely.
Beautiful. I cannot wait to see the full contract in all its glory.
I will drop it in the chat.
Yay. Right. So, post office done. Forgery forged. Horses? Question mark? Were you getting horses or nah?
Nah, we're walking.
Now you're walking. Okie
Sorted.
dokie. Cool. So it is I'll say about half, I don't know, just look at the clock, don't make it up. It is zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, cut it. Okay. It is about 11 o'clock by the time you're finished with Sarkin, I'll say. And by the time you're leaving town, it's about 11:30. So it's coming up to midday when you are leaving this very, very, very rainy, drizzly town of Pensueno that the party has, I would say, mixed reviews towards. There's been maybe highs, probably lows. But as you leave, embarking on the next chapter of your little journey, that does mark when you can level up. So I don't know if you want to level up like now, and so you like have it, or if you'd rather just do it off session.
How long does it take to level up to level 3? Do you
I don't
get
think
much?
it's that long. No.
I think it's a quick one.
Monkey doesn't get anything, so I'm
Yeah,
happy to
I
just
think
do
it's
it.
only
Let's
rogues
do
that
it.
Have a
get
look
stuff. I
now.
think I see people choose spells if they have to.
I'll go do it.
Yeah, I think I get
Let's
spells,
go
but
do it.
Cute.
Yes, we get subclasses. Eleanor.
Woo!
Oh, yes! Oh, I'm fairly sure I'm confident of mine. Oh, I rolled pretty well for my thing. What's my... So,
Yeah, what everyone's new HPs,
Oh,
and
shit,
I'll
yeah.
update your little thingamabobs.
1D.
do you add anything to the roll? I always forget
It's
this.
your Constitution modifier.
I don't even remember what my fucking Constitution modifier is because I'm not on my thing anymore.
Ooh,
On
good
roll
roll.
20. Oh,
Sorry, you go.
on D&D Beyond it adds the con for you,
It
so you
does.
just need to change the dice roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. Right, level 3. My roguish archetype. Oh, this. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Where's the... Oh, there it is. Hit points.
Homebrew options. Look at that.
Oops.
Excellent. Excellent. All excellent things.
My HP has somehow gone down. I don't know how this has
Beautiful.
happened.
Oh no.
Nailed it. Okay. Let's have a look. What do you think it should be?
I rolled a 5,
Yeah.
and then I have a +2, I think, to con. And it was at 21,
Yeah.
so
It should be 29.
21. So it should be 29, but I put it in and it went down to 17.
What the fuck? Okay, let's have a look.
Oh, hang on a second.
Ooh, my laptop's upset.
I forgot how we homebrewed this, Lauren, and it makes me so happy.
Aww.
I know, I've just been looking at the homebrew archetypes, and they are so good.
Oh no, fixed it. Got
Oh
it.
yeah, nice one. Okay, good. Because my laptop
I
was
don't know
like,
what
oh,
I did
no.
wrong the first time around.
I did say when I first made Harvey, I did say I was gunning for Arcane Trickster, so I think
Wow.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Mm.
Let's get this boy some spells.
So the minimum that Wraith can now roll for insight checks is 15.
Nice.
Wow. Incredible.
Oh, gosh, slow.
Ah! April. Our first level spells.
Hmm? Oh,
Our
shit!
tieflingness.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know what else
Oh,
I want
sneak
to do.
attack's gone up as well, Steph.
Oh.
Thank Christ.
Look at this world we live in.
Oh, I've got to prep spells.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Right. 3 cantrips. Oh fuck. It's like every cantrip ever.
Excellent. I am. Life just got significantly better, thank you, Lauren.
Oh, nice one. I'm happy. What are people's new HP
Oh,
then? So
yeah.
Alanis, yours is 29,
Oh.
yeah?
28 actually.
28. Whoops. 28. Tucky, what is your
22.
22? So sorry. 22. Harvey.
28.
Nice. And then Rafe.
Is 26. I've updated it.
Oh, nice one. And then Wrath.
22.
Nice. You and Tucky are still the same.
20.
Awesome. And then Xana's is a question mark, but maybe she'll be 26 and it'll be very nice and tidy. Awesome. Cool. So let me just do one little thing. I'll move Pensueno away because we don't need that anymore.
Boo.
And
You
then
always need pen sweater.
I will go. I can do that. Yes. Give me 2 minutes.
I guess.
You right, April?
Yeah, I get second level spells.
Did you say that you get spells? Some more spells, Izzy?
Yeah, I've picked 9 spells, but I only get first level.
Ah, fair.
So, gotta wait till 5th level to get past without trace.
Oh.
Look at this whole party having at least a spell.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, I did. Oh, it's so slow.
Okay. Should I have done magic missile? No. A lot of spells for a boy that just figured out how to do spells.
Okay, that's taking absolutely forever. So I'll just let it do it in the background. Right.
Lauren,
Yes. Hello.
sorry. Is it okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. But like, as lizards, no, wizards
Mm.
level up, do they learn 2 new spells each level?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will do that. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, no, you're good. Yes, yeah, you add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spell book. Yeah. Right. Okay. I just need to. I think I crashed my.
How do you spell again?
AG.
Qua. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Quadra, what's it face?
Quadrisma.
Yeah. Thank you.
Come on. It's not got a page on the journal yet because I
No,
didn't
that's
think
fine.
we'd go there.
Sorry.
So that's just what
It's alright. We might not even go to town. We might just
do. It. You bloody better.
just go to the river.
We'll just take one look at it and be like, nah, actually,
Fuck
we've had
that.
enough of
The
small
river
marquee
goes. The
towns.
river sort of just swings round it. We'll just do what we need to do and go.
No. That's not funny. I mean, you can, but I'll be sad. So that's your choice.
Okay, we don't want to make you sad. We'll
no.
go to town.
Emotional railroading.
What do you smell? Emotional railroading, did you just say? That's excellent. Come on, please. Okay, I did it. Okay, right. Please laptop. Come on. That one. Okay, right. Thank you for bearing with me on that.
No worries.
So we've leveled up. You have left Pensueno behind, and you set out on your 4-day trek to Quadrisma. As you leave town, I'll say you pass a little. Thanks for visiting Pensueno, little town. And could everyone please make a perception check for me?
Natural 1.
Oh no.
Do a great start.
How did you do, Wrath?
Oh, sorry. 13.
Cool. Awesome. So Toki and Harvey, you were the only 2 that noticed this, but as you pass this little, thank you for visiting Pensueno sign. Please drive safe. And you start out on the kind of the main road out west. You both of you get like on a breeze, a whiff of like jasmine scent, and you see out the corner of your eye kind of flashes of kind of like deep purple and deep blue light, and you turn and see like around that sign, sort of like, I don't know, remnants of light almost, and sitting on top of the sign is a little wooden woven figurine of sorts.
I'll go take a look at it.
Nice. As you go over, it looks to be kind of like a miniature bow, that is woven. It's about like would fit in the palm of your hand. It's woven out of kind of like ivy stems and sort of held together with kind of a more thick, like gnarled root, it looks like, of a tree, and then strung very delicately with it just looks like some sort of like leaf fiber that's kind of been like ripped apart very carefully and strung into a bowstring on this little bow. And there's kind of like etchings, you can see really detailed etchings like on it, and it looks exactly the same as Alanis's bow.
Alanis, is this? Do you know anything about this?
No. Can I hold it?
Yes. Yeah, you hold it, and I don't know, it feels kind of warm, like not like almost as if someone's just been holding it.
Hmm. Thanks.
Can I
Very pretty.
cast detect magic on it? Because I'll feel
Yeah.
responsible if it kills Alanis.
No, I think it's
I assume it's from the
the
riffling.
rifflings.
Yeah. I mean, that
They're
seems
giving
like
me a
the
lot of
natural
presents because I was
conclusion.
nice to them.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
How quaint.
But yes, so you have Alanis, a tiny little miniature figurine of your bow.
I shall treasure it always.
Cute.
Put it away somewhere really safe.
I love it. Cool. Did you want to cast detect magic, Chloe?
No, it's okay.
You're good. Cool. So you make your way out of town, and as you do, keeps raining. Not the best weather around here at all. Still really hot. Still really humid. Not the best weather to be hiking in. And hiking you are, because you have to travel 25 miles in 1 day of walking, which is quite a lot. That is the apparently normal walking pace. Which I don't agree with, but it's what it is and what it says on all the
As
maps.
someone who has done that for a charity,
No,
it's a lot of walking.
it is a lot of walking, yeah. It is a lot of fucking walking. And you got 20 days of it. So you all begin to walk. And it's going to take you 4 days to reach Guadalajara. And the first day kind of just passes without, much happening. The sun begins to set. The drizzle maintains, and the landscape doesn't change too much. Every now and then there are patches of like more drier, firmer land as you do head a little bit more inland, but kind of only traveling sort of half a day. You make, I don't know, like 10 to 15 miles of headway before it kind of gets quite dark and you start thinking potentially now is maybe the time to start camping. Because you don't really pass any towns. You pass a few sort of looks like shepherd's huts sort of things, but no actual like civilization. And the road is like established, but it's nothing huge. Like Pensueno isn't like a major town that there's a lot of trade to or anything like that. Any trade it does get from like pilgrims or travelers. Those are people that maybe have trod this road, but nothing permanent has crept up along here. So this will be your first night of camping on the road this campaign. So I don't know if you want to roll a little survival check to see if you can find somewhere reasonably nice to pitch up your tent. Though I suppose you did kind of camp in the swamp, so you have slept outside. But yeah, if anybody would like to roll a survival check, you may go for it.
I'll try.
On 11.
15.
14.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, like 14, 15 good rolls. You find it's fairly flat out here. Kind of goes more into sort of like just flat marshland. But you do manage to find a kind of like small woodland that maybe you know, it's just fucking trees, isn't it? And it provides you some shelter from the rain. And you kind of decide to pitch tent in there for this evening. So is there anything you would like to be doing, chatting about, or you just setting up watch and going to sleep?
Tentis.
Perfect. Beautiful. Fuck off. No.
Wraith will hold the flap open and gesture for her brother Jen.
With a big huff, I flap my coat and walk in. I'm still bitter about the last time.
Don't sulk. It's unbecoming.
I cocoon myself in a blanket and go to the edge of the tent so she can't track me out again.
Amazing. Anybody else?
I guess the rest of us are putting up this tent by hand.
Two-man
Mm.
tent.
This two-man tent. Yeah, we maybe should have bought another one.
Awesome. I love it. Cool. And yeah, who's keeping watch? How are you doing it?
I'll keep
I'm happy
watching it
to.
then.
I'll take first watch with Alanis. Then she can stay up longer than I can.
Nice, cool. So yeah, I think so. What, Harvey will start for 4 hours, Alanis for 8, and then Alanis will go back to bed for 4. And who will take the last one?
Wraith.
Oh.
Wraith and Toki could take it together.
Yeah, we'll take it
Okay.
together.
Ah,
Yay!
sweet, amazing.
Wraith will like swing open the flap at that point, and Toki's like waiting there. Low-key.
With a mug of chamomile tea ready for you.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
She'll hesitate and then
Amazing.
she'll go join.
Adorable. So yes, all 3 watches do pass uneventful. Apart from the hooting of various owls and the chirping of all the insects that surround you, nothing eventful happens at all. If you would like to have little chats, please do feel free to go for it. Otherwise, we can skip ahead to the morning.
Harvey was gonna take a look at this box that he's got. I'm not expecting to find anything, but if it's a box, it has to open somehow. So if he could just have a little look to see if he can suss it out.
Nice. Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Where the fuck's my biscuit there? Let's change dice to this one. Bad choice. It's a 9.
That's fine. You've been told it's a box and there's something inside it, so like you say, logic dictates that therefore it must open. But no, doesn't fucking look like it to you. You're like,
Is there any sound when you shake it?
you shake it and then you shake it harder close to your ear and you don't feel or hear anything. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, for the love of God, it's a 5.
No, it's like just shaking a 50-kilogram chunk of lead. You don't feel any sort of like weight movement. You don't hear anything inside. Nothing explodes. Yeah, this just looks like a solid chunk of lead.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
That's all right. No worries, anytime.
Wraith will accept the tea that Toki is holding out and pull out her red leather journal and start sketching in it.
Nice.
Just doodling what she was dreaming about before.
Oh.
Just the past.
What you drawing?
Just memories of when we were younger. Why are you curious, Toki? I'm surprised. Maybe it's because it's still early morning and it's a bit bleary-eyed. Maybe it's because Toki made her tea and she's opening up a little. But she will flip the journal round and show it to you. And it's a little drawing of the twins. How do I share it? I'm going to share it like that. I'll just put it on the group chat. Dunk.
Aww.
Aww.
From when we were younger.
They both look so sad.
Yeah.
Wasn't a
That's
happy
sweet.
childhood,
I
but we
see
had each
you,
other.
Steph. I see you.
Yeah, it's nice that you had each other.
It wasn't always me just looking after Wrath.
No, sometimes he looked after you.
Most of the time he looked after me.
I'm surprised you let anyone look after you.
Yes, well, isn't that Big Brother's job?
Sometimes.
Didn't your Big Brother look after you?
Maybe a little bit too much.
Go on, Toki. I share with you.
I'm sharing. I share all the time.
You're very cagey
What
when
do you
it
want
comes
to
to
know?
this knight in shining armor of an older brother.
He makes a face at that.
So you're telling me you didn't want to take just after him? I called you a knight in shining armor when we first met.
Not to my face, I don't think. I'd have been far too
No,
pleased.
perhaps not. Yes.
I suppose he's a knight to some.
Not to you. Who he so looks after.
Yeah, I guess he's a knight to me too. Maybe that's the problem.
I don't see how. But then, having anyone look after you too much can be a problem. I understand that.
You never want to fight your own battles.
All the time.
Maybe we've got that in common.
Oh, maybe we are getting too sentimental. It's too early for these sort of conversations. Rafe will hold her mug out for more tea.
I pour you more tea. So what are you hoping to do in Caldetto?
I am hoping to keep my brother from going unconscious once more. He's been doing that far too often recently. And I am also looking forward to an excuse to wear something nice and not have to worry about mud getting on it for a change.
I've never really worn nice clothes. I don't know. When I would, I've mostly worn my brother's hand-me-downs.
Isaac full on does the eyes you up and down. I suppose you have something to work with. Maybe Harvey could help. He
Yeah.
seems to be into creation of fashion.
That was almost a compliment from you, I think.
Like I said, it was far too early for this sort of conversation. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You can go back to your journal if you want.
You can go back to your notebook.
I think Toki... I don't think Toki was writing. I think Toki was practicing his sword movement.
Oh my god! Okay, you can go back to whatever that is.
You have to keep in shape, Wraith.
I'm not sure that's quite the way to go about it, but by all means, please, it's most entertaining.
You could spar with me.
I would, but I'd worry you keeping up.
I'm sure that's it.
What does your jumper say, Chloe? I'm being bullied.
Taki's just saying I'm being
It's-
bullied.
I'm being bullied, I pray. It's Toki's catchphrase that he's never said out loud. But that Lauren... this was my birthday present from Lauren.
I love that.
In a Google Doc, Lauren wrote, and Toki says, I'm being bullied, I pray. And I started saying it all the time. How Toki feels in this moment. He's like, I'm being bullied, I
I've
pray.
only noticed having this conversation. I'm like, wow, you really are being bullied. Perfect.
And with that, Toki goes and practices his sword movements.
Ray frequently has to keep from snorting because it's unladylike. She will sketch some little pictures of Toki doing various movements in her book.
Nice, nice.
Oh.
You get like a little reply in red ink that kind of says like, and who's that handsome fellow?
Oh, you're as bad as my brother.
Hmm?
This is Flitzen I'll be telling you about.
Oh. Your knight that's coming to save you.
I don't need a knight to come to save me. You of all people would know that.
There's like a pause for like quite a while, like 5 minutes. And then yeah, just reply saying, I'm sure.
But anytime you wish to turn up and save me, by all means.
Well, there's some complications there, as you well know.
Yes, that.
But anytime you wish to come back and say hi,
Would
you're
if I
welcome.
could. Maybe once all this is done.
When will that be?
We've discussed this.
You are missed here. Your absence is noted.
By you or by others?
Both.
Firstly, well, aren't you sweet? And secondly, that's part of the reason you know I can't come back yet.
I don't know how much you've kept track of what's happening here, and I know we don't talk about it that much, but there was a fallout for you two, but you disappearing.
I admit I probably shouldn't have turned quite such a blind eye, but I have been focused on covering tracks rather than what's happening behind me. Anytime you care to share, of course, please, by all means. You know I love a bit of juicy gossip.
Well, there was couple of assassinations,
Not
a
surprised.
few banishments, demotions, loss of power.
That happens every day.
Yeah, that's true, but quite major players lost a few things there, and the Ice King, as it were, isn't very happy with your dad.
Well, I'd hate to say that's unusual, but it's not unheard of.
It's different this time. It was a deal that was broken.
Well, it wasn't my. Sorry.
What the fuck just happened?
April just messaged me. Sorry. No.
I'll 1v1 my dad over Jeff. I don't give a fuck.
I was expecting some sort of fallout. I was more expecting repercussions to follow my brother and I. But I suppose that's likely in due time.
Of course, and I know that you don't care about what you've left behind and who you left behind, but remember that I am technically one of them.
I do care about the technicalities. I haven't forgotten.
Good. Well, I don't know what time it is up there, but
It's about 4 a.m.
Go push
and-
the Haren-GONE, is it? Over.
Yep. Oh, my pleasure. I don't do just that. I would like to sneak up behind Ducky and trip him.
Nice.
As he's trying to do some
You
sort of
can
balancing
fucking
maneuver.
try.
Roll stealth check.
Well, watch me. Okay. Please, of all the times to roll high, this is it. It's a 1!
Amazing! Toki, could you roll perception for me?
That is a 13.
Amazing. So you are practicing your sword play. You're going through your movements. You're doing like lunge, block, to the side. I don't fucking know.
It's really important to know that this is happening directly behind Wraith when she's having that very serious conversation.
Yeah. Just lunge.
Tucky's like,
Exactly. And as you're doing this while Wraith is having that very serious conversation that you don't know about, you hear like a twig break behind you, and then like a shit, and then like a and then another twig break, and you, without seeing her, know full well that Wraith is standing up and approaching you, hoping to be silent, and fully expects to be silent. Up to you how you react to that.
I think Tucky just turns, sword outstretched.
Nice. So like you see
It's
Wraith
like-
ready to get you.
What was that you were saying about beating me?
Oh, I thought you could use a bit of help. You seem a bit unbalanced. I thought I might join you in sparring after all.
Come on then.
I throw myself at him. I want to pin him down.
Wow. Okay. I mean, roll attack.
I want to take this Haren-GONE down. I'm embarrassed of my own sneakiness. I'm going all in.
Tucky's like, oh, we're friends. We're having fun.
I don't know what to roll for this attack. Oh, roll a d20. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Plus anything?
I just plus your dex.
Okay, excellent. So that is 16.
Does that beat your armor? No.
That's not.
No. So
Ugh.
you miss. So Wraith lunges at you, but you are able to like get control over it. So how does Toki play this?
I think just sidesteps out of the way very casually. Just the thing that's gonna piss her off the most.
I'm
Nice.
so pissed off for her.
Amazing. Yeah. So you like kind of go into this like cat like stance, and then pounce on Toki, who just sidesteps, and you go launching. You crash into the tent that Harvey and Alanis are in. And Harvey, Alanis, you're having a lovely snooze, and then suddenly Wraith comes like in through the side of the tent, landing on top of you.
Ow.
Good morning, you're oversleeping, you know.
Is it still dark out?
Has it
It's
been
like
4 hours?
4
Because I need
a.m.
it to have been
something.
4 hours.
I think it's been 3.
Get off me. Alanis is very used to siblings, and she just kind of pushes her off and goes back to sleep.
Ray finds herself like in the middle now next to Harvey.
Harvey will do exactly what he did the last time he had a twin next to him, making noise and keeping him awake, and just roll over and turn his back to her.
Rude. Here here I was to come and be a wonderful wake-up call. I climb out the tent.
I love it.
They don't want to spar. I checked with them.
That was nice of you to include them.
Well, I see you're up to scratch. You are definitely prepared. I like to
Glad
think
to
that I
have your
helped
seal of approval. Definitely.
for today. Right, go back to her tea. Sit down, open her journal again. She went, I kicked ass.
Amazing. Incredible.
This rabbit is Haren-GONE.
Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Both of those could be the session title. Amazing, cool. So another hour, maybe two passes, and it is time to head off on the road. It's like 6 a.m. So you could get going, get your 25 miles in. Dawn is breaking, you know, light, birds, all that jazz. Yeah, are you heading off, continuing on the road westwards?
I
Do I
think
know?
so.
Awesome. I'm just gonna check something. Ugh. Unless anyone just happens to have a map of the Lipari Trail thingy
Yes.
handy.
No.
Do you? No,
So
worry
I
about
don't.
it.
I meant to print it and I did not.
That's absolutely fine. There it is. Nah, don't worry about it. Cool. So it's just a normal road. And as you travel further west, the road widens, gets a little bit bigger. You're traveling for a few more hours, and then about 9 a.m., you see a wagon approaching in the distance, drawn by one donkey with another donkey sort of walking alongside, tethered but not pulling this wagon. It seems to be moving at quite a slow pace, and there's a man with dark skin and like kind of almost greying hair seems to be riding on this wagon, and they are approaching you.
Good morning. Lucky will pull out.
Bro, he will wave, he'll throw his hand up and kind of start pulling his wagon to one side of the road, kind of slowing down to talk to you. And he'll say, hello, it is good to see you. How are you doing this morning?
Good. Having a great morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. One of the donkeys has hurt himself, which is a little bit sad. But he's alright. He's walking it off, aren't you? And kind of ruffles the donkey's head. He like twitches his ears. And the other one just kind of goes like, and says, "Yes, this one has been pulling the caravan for quite a way, but it's doing very well, doing a good job." Where are you heading today?
He will sort of give a look to his companions like, I don't think they'd like me to tell this stranger, but unless one of them stops me, I'm gonna do it.
Right, shaking her head slightly at Toki, like trying to be as discreet as possible.
I mean, he's going the opposite direction, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Doki
go
will
for it.
hesitate, and if no one else says anything, we'll just be like, Guadarisma.
Amazing, amazing. I have just been there myself. It's very nice. It's very wet because of all the rain and the flooding. But they are getting things under control. Any tales from the roads? Anything I should know? Look out for. I'm heading to Huevetra myself.
Um, nothing much to report.
Hmm. Well, no news is good news. Let me think. Let me see. You are adventurers. Yes, you are on a traveling on a quest.
We're academics.
Oh, really? I would not have thought with all of the gestures at the armor and weapons. But this is interesting. Where are you academics from?
Sintanto in Rasheen, the
Yes, I know
university.
it. I have been there many times. Yes, do you know the oh, there is a library there. It is great. It is good. There are many books. open fields in the mountains and the sea. Gorgeous, gorgeous place.
Yeah.
Yes, stunning. Well, I mean, maybe you are not adventurous, but you always need supplies and goods. Can I interest you in anything? I have, and he jumps on off his wagon and like pulls a little tie, and the kind of wagon cover like shoots off, and you see he's got like a little shop set up underneath his wagon. Says, "I have many things for trade, if you are interested. Many food, spices, really to bulk up the rations, make them a little bit more edible, no? And clothing if you need it. If you have forgotten your tinderbox, I have one. I have tents, I have ale, I have pork, I have anything you may need. Books, anything.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Go for
We
it.
could maybe do with an extra 10. It's getting a bit
An
cramped in
extra
ours.
tent, of course. And he will like pass the reins of the donkey to the donkey that is injured, and we'll just sort of like put them in the donkey's mouth. And says, "You hold on to him, very good." And we'll kind of like roll his sleeves up and sort of go like digging, and we'll kind of throw things out, and then we'll pass things to you, Harvey. Say, "Could you hold this for me, sir?" And you end up holding like some butter and a salmon, and like what looks to be like frankincense.
Ooh.
That's a weird smell profile.
It
My breath
is a
Yeah.
very weird smell profile.
Harvey's got his nose right over the
Yeah,
frankincense
yeah,
to
yeah.
hide the salmon.
He pulls out like what looks like a dulcimer, and kind of just puts that on the ground and says, "Ah, a tent. I have a few here. I have a family size, single, double. If there are a couple looking to share, what can I interest you in?"
How much is the biggest one you have?
Oh, the biggest one. This one would be a, about 1 gold and 2 silver. This one will fit 6 people.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
that's a
Seems
really
very cheap.
How big
that's
is this tent?
Hmm?
How big is it? Like the
How big
parcel
it will
of the
fit?
tent.
It will fit to the 6 people in it. And you can see here he
Packed.
pulls it out, and it's like this big, like big thingy with poles.
Like a suitcase.
Yeah, bigger than a suitcase.
Yeah.
Mm.
We only
So-
need a 2-man tent. And then you've got two two-man tents, and we've got our twin tent.
I mean, I don't see a problem with having more space than we need. I think the more space is better than the too little a space.
If you're happy to carry the bigger than a suitcase tent, Harvey.
I mean, I can split it up with some people. I've already got a 50-kilogram brick in my bag.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
I'll
not
carry
the
some
Duke
of
of
the
Edinburgh
tent.
Awards. I will not be.
Yes, he is a very wise now. Of course, you can split things up. You can take the poles, and he'll take them off. He said they bend and they do not break. They're very strong, surviving the winds, surviving the floods. If you get wet, they will keep you dry. You take
Yeah, we'll take. How much was it again?
1 gold, 2 silver.
1 gold, 2 silver. Toki will pay.
Oh, thank you, Toki.
Amazing. Is there anything else anyone is looking for? Anything you need? Anything you want?
Do we need rations?
No,
How is that working in this
I'm not
map?
worrying about it.
Cool.
I don't fuck with
Awesome.
rations.
We don't eat, so don't worry about the rations.
No one eats. It's taken us 18 sessions to realize that no one has eaten.
Do you have any tea? I'm running a bit low.
Tea, of course, I have tea, and we'll start pulling more things out. And says, "You lovely lady," to Alanis, and we'll give you like a rolled up piece of paper, some like manacles, and a drum. And says, "You just hold those there for a
Oh.
second. Thank you so much, very kind." And says, I am looking for the tea. I have coffee. Do you enjoy coffee? It is
I
very
mean,
good. It's from Vacaria.
I like coffee, but I'm not a huge coffee drinker. Does anyone else want coffee? I'll just stick with the
This is
tea.
fair. This is fair. Are you looking for? We have the brown leaf tea, the black tea. We have green tea. We have flavored fruit teas. This one tastes like a bonfire.
I will take some black tea and some bonfire tea.
Amazing. Yes, for these two, they are. Oh well, they are going to be 9 silver pieces each.
That's what. So 18. I'll just say 18. 1 gold and 8 silver.
Nice. And there's 20 tea bags in each.
Amazing.
Are you interested in the jewels, the pretty things? You have come for teas and tens, which are useful, but trinkets, that is where the fun is. I have many pretty things. He pulls out like a signet ring and is just kind of holding them, puts them down on the grass to like show you. Says, I have this very interesting, nice on your cloaks that you have. It is a little clasp, very beautiful, made in Basmois. I have a necklace,
does it
absolutely
look like?
stunning.
What does the clasp look like?
It is just a clasp. It is seems to be made of bronze. Maybe looks very well made.
Does it match the one I hold out?
He will look at it, and you will look at his. They're not identical, like by no means. The one that he's holding out is quite ornate, whereas the one that you've got is like it's well made, but there's not much to it. There's, if anything, like some small etchings on it potentially around the edge, but nothing much. But like you can have a proper look and a proper investigate if you want, just like at a glance.
Yeah, I'll have a glance.
Go for it.
Almost rolled my blue tack. That would have told me so much. It's another one.
They are both clasps for cloaks.
Cool. I don't suppose you'd be have any knowledge on this sort of clasp and its worth?
Oh well, let me see. And he will out of his pouch take out some glasses and then like extend them, and they go into a little microscope. He's like, let me have a little look. And one kind of turn things over, look at them, and says, "Oh well, yes, it's very finely made. Very finely made, actually. I know it looks kind of." And you see here, and he takes the glasses off and puts them on your face without asking, and will show you.
Right,
And
we'll
says,
flinch back and then adjust.
he'll take care not to touch you, but will just like place them on you. And he says, "You see here the markings around the outside. They are very, very ornate. They tell us the maker of this this clasp, and it is interesting. It is very well made, but must have cost quite a lot. The value I do not know, but it was made in bloody hell, I forgot the name of it. It was made in the capital of Basmoor by a very well-known artist. I do not maybe know who, but was made to order, especially. Interesting. Someone spent a lot of money on a very boring-looking cloak clasp. I feel like it's called Ormil, but I really don't think that's right.
I think that's in
Fine.
Caldetta.
Ultramil, thank you. Ormil
Thank
is
you.
in Caldetta.
Made to order. Thank you kindly. And Wraith will hand back the glasses.
He will take them, says thank you, and we'll wind them in, put them back away.
Where can I ask? Where do you get all of your stuff from? You seem to have stuff from all over.
I have all sorts of things. I trade them. Well, sometimes people forget to take them with them, so I pick them up. Sometimes people just give me them and they say, "No worries, sir, you have them, you take them with you." Sometimes people say, "Please take this. I do not want to see it again," and I take it from them. All sorts of things, really.
You haven't happened to trade recently with the Stordomo, have you?
With the Strodromo, yes, I have. They gave me some of these fish. Actually, the salmon that you are holding, to Harvey, says yes, this is the one. The Strodromo gave this to me. It's a smoked salmon. Would you like it?
No, I was merely inquiring over information about them. Thank you.
Yes.
It wouldn't happen to be the mallow flotilla, would it?
I don't. Hold on, let me get your thingy
No
up. I've not
worries.
had a chance to properly look at it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know. Hold on, I know a little bit. It was the green light is someone who I traded with. I do not know if this is the part of the group that you are looking for.
Yes, actually.
Oh, amazing. Well, yes, I suppose then yes, they are.
What? Apologies. Where did you trade with them?
Down river from Guadarisma. One day down river, but they were heading up to Guadarisma. There has been a lot of work there in the rivers retrieving trade that has been caught up by the flooding.
Ah, the flooding. That was mentioned by what's his face?
It's been raining, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pregnant dude. What's his
Oh.
face?
Yellen.
No.
Oh, Rafino.
Yeah.
Rufino. Mentioned the flooding.
Well, yes, it has been raining a lot.
Okay.
Can I interest you in any more things, any more information? I'm thinking, I have met many people on the road. None stand out. There is an annoying, crazy person talking about a big bird they are talking about. Boring, very boring. Maybe you know what find them boring. They are academic sort. Talking about a bird. I did not listen. They did not want to trade,
Big
so I
eagle?
moved on. No, a white.
A goose.
Maybe, I do not know. I was not listening. It sounded very dull to me. Something about migration patterns. Poor. An eagle. Now
Where
that
were
would have been
they?
cool. Where were they? They were heading to Huevedra actually. Heading there from not Huevedra, Godrisma. Heading there from up north.
Okay. Well, maybe we will run into them ourselves.
Well, I hope that you do not, because they are very dull. But if you do, I have warned you. Yes, well, it has been amazing meeting you. Closing up his wagon. And I hope that you have a very pleasant journey. Is taking back the reins from the donkey, sitting on his little cart, and says, "Let us go, my friends." And the donkey starts to move off. It says, "Goodbye, people from all around the continent and beyond. I will see you
Wait,
soon."
what was your name?
My name is Pedro.
Pedro. Nice to
Hey,
meet you, Pedro.
Pedro.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Clopping away.
Love Pedro.
What
I
a
hope
Seems like
we
what a
see
something
him
we'll
guy.
never see
a
again.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and so as Pedro gallops off with his little donkeys into the midday sun, we will leave it at that to pick up next session.
Thank you, Lauren.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
very fun.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
be riding the high of beating Wraith in a
Okay.
1v1 match
Sure.
right into next week.
I was checking if Alanis and Harvey wanted to join us. They did not. Lazy bones.
How dare they want sleep?
Oh,
Awesome. Do we have a session title? I had 3. So there was,
oh,
because it
go
was
on.
mentioned, I'm being bullied, I'm prey. And then there was like, I think just you said it kicked ass, I think. I can't remember exactly what you said.
I think it was like I kicked ass.
I kicked ass. And then there was, oh fuck, the thing you said straight after.
I
It
put it in the
was
chat. This rabbit is
Haren-GONE.
Haren-GONE.
Yes.
I think
I
that's
feel like it's
the
gonna
one.
be that one.
Yeah.
Nice. Amazing.
Factually inaccurate, but
yeah.
Beautiful. I love it so much. Amazing.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And yeah, we will explore the Guadarisma. I was gonna say tomorrow. No.
I wish.
Yeah. Next week. But yes, thank you very much,
See you all
everybody.
then.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It was a great session.
Have a good
All
week,
right.
guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.